I'm going to do the negative. Juveniles shouldn't be tried as adults. Adult court doesn't take into account the maturity of a child. In an Illinois case, a 9-year-old appeared in court in October 2019 to answer for murder charges because of a fire he had set to a mobile home. The attorney argued that he didn't understand the words arson or alleged. When children are at a young age and don't even understand what they're doing, what they are capable of, that certain actions do have consequences, I do believe that they should not be tried as adults. This child didn't even know what he was doing. He didn't understand what arson meant. He didn't understand what alleged meant. He was being tried as an adult, but in this case, he didn't even understand what was going on in the case. Stuff like that. The maturity level isn't there to physically understand the situation and the crime. I believe they should not be tried as adults for things such as this. I believe it is also harder to seal adult criminal records rather than juvenile ones. Children lose the chance to learn from their mistakes and re-enter society. Some cases enter children into prison systems and release them well into their adult years. This means they lose the capability for a future. Thinking like this will discourage a kid from learning and developing from their mistakes while they are in prison with no promise of future. If you are sitting in a cell with no promise of a future, you're being told you're 12 years old, you're going to get out when you're 52, more than likely, you're not going to care about your actions within the prison system. You're not going to try and develop or change as a person because you have no hope or future waiting for you. And I believe sometimes things happen when you're younger that you learn from and you build from and you grow and develop out of. Like, you learn, this happened, I got a consequence, and now I'm ready to re-enter society. I believe they deserve that ability. And the recidive rate is higher for those who enter the prison system, adult prison system. Youth facilities have reported a 0% re-entry rate at 12 months and about 40% after 5 years, while adult prisons have a 7% re-entry rate after 12 months and up to 80% after 7 years from the release date. So that means when children are going to these juvenile facilities, they're re-entering society and are less likely to come back into prison. These juvenile facilities also offer education and vocational skills and youth services that make re-entry into society easier for these children. So that means when they're entering society, they're both mentally, physically ready to enter society, rather than if they attended adult prison where they would not be able to receive such amenities.